Alright, welcome back to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Today what we're going to do is we're going to work on putting the fuel tank in. As you can see is I got tape on that to hold the rubber strips in. And I'll show you in a minute here. Just hang tight. Alright, I want to show you what I did. Look here, the tailgate works already for a shelf. Pretty cool. Anyway, what we're going to work on today is we're going to mount the fuel cell. So I'll tell you what I did. Is I had a 4-inch piece wide rubber, really thick stuff. Had a roll of it. And I wanted to get this strapped down as much as I could. So these are 2.5 inches wide, the outer two, and then the inner one's like an inch wider, or inch and a quarter, or something like that. And then I made these rubber pieces, to go up and down the side, This is a small one for the upper and for the bottom, because I put it on the bottom too, as well, Again, those two are 2.5. I think this one's like 1.25. And I wanted to get as many straps as I could on it, and then I couldn't put one here because all this mess I got down there. So anyway, what I did is to hold all them into place for now until I used electrical tape, and then I went all the way around the tank, on each one. And initially I had to put 2 pieces across to hold the piece there it was kind of a cluster, but what's nice is that holds it there, and it's good Super 88 3M electrical tape that's holding it for now. The tape is temporarily. And later on, once I get the straps on, I'll go to work, and then I'll cut that extra tape off so it don't look so terrible. And then what I did is I took a 24 gauge sheet steel, and I got that piece there is my divider piece, but I cut strips off it, and the tank was exactly 4 foot around, and then I made these straps. These are homemade. Okay, so I got my 2.5 inch ones, and then I got my 1.5 one here that you can barely see. Okay, and then I even made sure I put a run in it in the paint when I painted them. Got to get that in there. See, there's a run there too. Oh well, shouldn't hurt nothing. But I bent them up. I got this little Harbor Freight brake, so I bent them up in here. And I got my flashlights, Harbor Freight flashlights on. Yeah. So I bent them up in there. So here's another view of them hanging. I painted them last night, so they should be ready to go. That's my air conditioning over there that we're going to cover later on, not today, I got other work to do before. Let's get this fuel system together first, because we know that's got to go in there. So anyway, so I made my own straps and everything. And then what I did is hold on, Okay. So then what I did is I mocked this thing up in the position where it's got to go. And then I drilled little holes where the mounts would land, on the front and on the back. Okay? And then back here too, you can see I did that too back there. So I gotta have it enough so I can get my straps in there. So it has to be away from the edge of the box. And then maybe later I can throw a tool like a tire iron in there, maybe not, I don't know. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back over here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill 7/16 holes in the floor of the bed, so I can put my nut zerks in. Okay, because I'm going to be using 5/16 uh, yeah, 5/16 by 1 inch grade 8 bolts. So to bolt from the top. So I got this nut zerk thing. I've had this for a while, and then I'm using these fender washers. So that'll be nice. What else can I explain? So anyway, I guess let's get to it, huh? Let's start drilling. Let's drill those holes out over there first at 7/16 so the nut zerks fit in there. So let's do that first. But like I say, I put the fuel tank into place, put the straps on it, took a little 1/4 inch drill bit to the holes of the straps, and I marked out where the holes had to be, because nothing's consistent. So anyway, so let's back this thing up here, get this thing set, and then let's plug in the power here so it don't go dead on me, the GoPro here. Okay, and then let's bring it up just a little bit. Okay, looks like we're set to go there. At least I believe we are. Okay, so let's get to work on this. So what we're going to do, I think, let's see. I got the good drill out today. That's amazing. Okay, that's one. Oh, I wonder. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this over for now. Get it out of here. We've got to clean them shaves up anyway. Let's just set that over here. Darn near ripped this off, probably see just now. Like I say, that tape's only on there temporarily. Now, let's see if all the nut zerks fit. Okay, of course not. So let's see if we gotta do this. Just barely don't fit. There we go. And we want to watch how big we make those holes. Next thing, And it'll be too big then. Then I gotta go to a 3/8 fastener. I'm fixing that one. Okay. Just cannot reach that. So I reach, I'd say about a half an inch or so, and then I'd be in a better position. Okay. So, and if they ever want to pull through, I'll just put nuts on the other side of them. So, or something. Bushings, nuts, pull. So let's sweep up our shavings. My grandmother used to tell me the job isn't done until the tools are put away. Just sweep it all that way. We'll get it from that point. Well, here in Minnesota, I've got some comments from the United Kingdom and Germany, and but here in Minnesota, it's been warm lately. Average highs around 23 degrees, and we've been having, tomorrow I guess it's supposed to be 50. So I might take a car out for a ride. There's no snow. But they're saying in our area in Minnesota here in the United States that it could get really cold at the end of February. Well, why won't you come on there, you little piece of paper? There you go. Why doesn't nothing wants to sweep up good here? I know there'll be more shavings, but gotta keep up with it somehow, right? Thing is, I'm really good at building rat rods. They're not the best, but they're unique. People like that. And so anyway, I like to build them, and they're not perfect at all, but they're safe. They're a safe rat rod. I've had rides on some rat rods that were like, guys, I don't know if we should put that on the road. So now let's use our nut zerk driver. 2, 4, 6. I have 6 quarter-inch, or not quarter-inch, 5/16 bolts holding that fuel tank down. That should be a great deal, huh? Let's make sure that things are looking good for you guys there. So I would think that would hold it down. I was going to run a strap from here and go down around the tank, but then, yeah, it just wasn't going to work. That was my first game plan. I don't know if you guys ever used a nut zerk. tool. Let me tell you, these things are awesome. Stick it down in there, like a rivet. Just want to make sure that, oh, that's too much. I think I got it. And then you unscrew it. And then you can check it. Oh yeah, that's tight. That's tight. Okay. Okay. It's just wide open. It's nice when you can be on top of it because it can be hard. I got a bad shoulder, so. Okay, down a little bit. Make sure it's tight so that way. Alright. Oh, okay. Make sure it's wide open when you use the tool. Let's see. Right. Oh, getting there. Make sure it's always open. Yeah, I gotta go around, now I gotta reach. Hopefully I can get them other two. I don't wanna have to jump in the truck. One more. Shoulder's gonna be sore tomorrow. Well, they're tight as could be. Okay, so the next step would be clean that one more time. Kind of wish I had some big washers behind them, but then I gotta have somebody down there holding them or something. There, now the tank's removable. So now the next step we'll do, get the tank back into place. Put that back into place here. Without moving into my rubber pieces I put on here, hopefully. See if I tip it up, hopefully you can see this. So you got rubber underneath too. Okay? This is for all the vibration, you know, so it's sitting on a cushion. So I want it to be safe. Like I say, this is a glorified rat rod. See, somewhere in that general vicinity. This one I forgot to tape down, that's fine. That'll be okay. So, now, I didn't mark the straps. I'm sure they're all different, I'm sure. You know how it is, they'll be off a little bit on something. I think we should line up the back first. Yeah. I think we'll line up we'll get all the bolts in the back, then we can play at the front. So what we need now, we'll get you guys in a little closer here now. We can. Whoops, just trying to get you guys the best view I possibly can here, but okay. Technology, you gotta love it. So, here, let me show you this first. So I'm not gonna show you this, but I'm just gonna show you what I gotta do. So I'm gonna line up all the bolts, get the bolts to the straps in the back first. Then I'll do the front ones. So let's try to set this up, sort of. Okay. So those I won't film. We'll just set all the straps in, hopefully. I got them in order, but I don't know which is the front, which is the back. I don't know. It'd be nice if they'd all fit right, but I measured them all out, so they're gonna be dang close if they're not on the money. $17 gas, I would think. What is gas now? 8 pounds a gallon or something? I don't know. So I'm sure that gets a little heavy. You know? Okay, I need some tools, I guess, to tighten bolts, so I'll be right back. Oh, 5/16 would be a 1/2 inch. I'm gonna grab a 9/16 the other way. Okay, here's a 1/2. So let's set that down. Yeah, I've had some really nice comments from you guys. I sure appreciate that, guys. You know, I mean, I try to do things like majority of us, like I said before, we don't have $1 million shops. I don't have $1 million tools. I keep buying tools to make my job a little simpler. But we all don't have all this big stuff and fancy stuff like some people do. And I've gotten told, you know, lessons by life that we gotta make do with what we got. So, 1, 2, 3. What, that package only came with 5? Huh. I need 6. I gotta go look for one quick. I need 6 lock washers too, don't I? Okay, I'm gonna go grab 6 lock washers and see once if I have one more fender washer. Why would that come with an oddball size? So you gotta go buy some more, I suppose. Guess what? I think I got one here. Maybe 1/4 inch. I think that's 1/4 inch. Well, we'll try it. We need some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I've got 6 lock washers and don't know. I got a fender washer here, but I hope a 5/16 bolt fits through it. Or is I gonna make do again? That means I gotta cut it out. Drill it out, I should say, not cut it out. Oh no, that'll fit in there. Perfect. Okay, so I had them. Let's put this ugly one back here in the corner. So anyway, yeah, what are we using? 5/16 by what? 1 inch. 5/16 by 1 inch bolt, grade 8. And I'm putting a lock washer on there. And then I'm putting a fender washer on there so it spreads out the pull, so it holds it better. Then I gotta somehow try to get back here. Oh god, this is gonna be fun too. Why do I build everything so strange, huh? I was hoping to get the back ones in first. Jeez, I hope that 1-inch bolt is long enough. Okay, I don't know if I got that strap in right. Okay, let's see how that's going. I drilled the holes on the straps 3/8, so 5/16 should fit through there no problem. Okay, which it did there. Okay, but see, this is all going to be just absolutely fun. Okay, so let's go to another one. That, and then I fender washer for the next one over. I was gonna go 3/4 inch long bolts, and I thought, no, that's a little short. I should have maybe went with 1.5 inch ones long. Once you start getting bigger, though, you gotta watch out because then they don't have threads all the way. Maybe I should have just put nuts on them. Oh well. It's working so far anyway. So far. Now I just jinxed myself. I mean, another 5/16 bolt by 1 inch. And the fender washer. Perfect. Gotta go to the other side, I guess. Yeah, oh well. You try stuff out and you learn by doing.